Derek Carr
Yeah,
potentially going to be out next year, or in risk of missing next season due to potentially needing to get an injury on a
surgery.
a surgery on his shoulder.
Ooh, sounds like a
Which
career ender to me.
kind of changes things because I don't know. We gave Derek a lot of flack,
What,
and I
for
think
sucking?
I think well, okay. Here's the thing. The Saints went 5-12,
Mm-hmm.
and Derek played five of those. He won those 5 games, and then I believe it was like Spencer Rattler and whoever their other quarterback went like
Yeah,
0-7. They went 0-7 without him. So I mean, he got their only 5 wins. He had a 3-1 touchdown interception ratio. He had 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, like 2,300 yards. So I mean, was he worth being paid all that and bitching about money and getting paid and saying and then like saying he's not going to restructure and all that? It's like, no, he wasn't worth that.
yeah,
But like, I do understand why New Orleans we're gonna go with him. Like, if he's healthy and he's gonna be QB1.
yes,
Like, you were winning games, losing some, but winning.
yeah,
And then when you went down, it's like we did not win another game.
no,
So, I mean, just in terms of like, I look at like a Geno Smith or I don't know, just all these other quarterbacks getting another chance. Like, nah, Derek was gonna play next year, or is if he's healthy.
yeah, of course. Um,
Now, what's up?
but yeah, I mean, do we give him the benefit for having a burnt shoulder?
Um, I
No,
don't
we didn't give
know. Well,
Drew a
no, because
benefit.
he broke his hand.
Is that what the
That's what
surgery is? Or
that's what
oh,
he's having.
that's why he was out.
He went out with a broken hand, but he's having shoulder surgery. So it must have been either something that has been lingering or something that is new. I don't know. I would
Slept on
imagine.
it wrong.
I would imagine probably something that has been around for a while and it just continues to get worse. I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Obviously, we have no clue. But um, if Derek Carr isn't healthy and can't go, there's only a couple routes the Saints can take.
well, Flacco's been picked up.
Flacco's a Brown again. Flacco's a Brown again.
Drafting a quarterback is a possibility.
I mean, and this isn't even hate, but realistically, this is probably now Shador's best chance to go top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the Giants are out on him, but I think they're
No,
going
the
somewhere else.
Giants. They said the Giants.
The Giants might get Abdul
Did you not see what happened with the workouts?
with it.
They went to Shador's pro day and then canceled their private workouts.
Really? Well, maybe
Yeah.
they'd seen really good stuff and they said, "This is the guy. We're not even gonna work him out at all. Look how good he
Oh,
is.
they canceled
Look how
his workout,
fast he
so
is."
I thought that was a little weird. I didn't know what that meant, but
Yeah,
I had my assumptions. So Shador's definitely an option.
yeah,
I mean, and then honestly, it's veteran route. I don't think this is going to shake up Aaron Rodgers' mind at all. I
not at
mean,
all.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Aaron's like.
What about? I mean, no more time left for Spencer Rattler. Is he cooked?
All right.
It's over.
Here's my thing about Spencer Rattler. Right, a year ago,
Mhm.
you're not going to tell me anybody was taking Shador over Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler, I'm saying, even if you didn't think Spencer Rattler was that nice, he was
Yeah,
getting gassed. He was getting hyped coming out of college.
for sure. Well, no,
Yes.
he was getting gassed in college. Had some bad years.
He was getting gassed in college, and he
Degassed.
was getting gassed. I don't
Yes,
care. I don't care.
he
Sure,
was at
whatever
one
you want
point
to say.
very, very gassed up.
I don't think a year ago anybody was, oh man, oh Shador over Spencer Rattler, no question. He's a million times better than him.
Not even, yeah, no.
And now that we've
I mean,
seen
especially after the
Spencer,
fucking first Colorado year, it was terrible.
and now that we've seen what Spencer Rattler like could do with an offense, or just in the NFL period, and it's pretty much nothing. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I can't go back in time and ask that question because I know everybody now would be like, I mean, obviously, I'd take Shador over Spencer Rattler,
Yeah,
but you put them both in the same training camp and make them compete. If it was Shador Thompson
maybe.
and not Shador Sanders,
Yeah,
I think
I
he
think.
has like a
Well, I mean
20% chance to
that's
beat
the
out
whole
Spencer
thing.
Rattler.
I mean, that's the whole thing with.
Yeah, but I'm saying just skill level,
Yeah,
and no last name. Yeah, no, that's probably Rattler's spot.
easy. I mean, I don't think the Saints are going to be good regardless. So I don't really. I mean, it's a matter of like they want to go an entirely new direction and sort of
I mean, it would kind of have
run
to
with
be
Shador for a while.
it would kind of just see the thing is it would have to be a fill-in type role if they expected Derek Carr to come back. If they draft Shador, then we know Derek's done in New Orleans,
Derek's done. Yeah,
and they just extended him, just paid him the year before.
yeah,
Yeah, right. Like he got paid.
yeah.
Because that's when it came out. He was like, there's only one savior."
Yes,
That's when he came out and started saying that
yes.
that shit.
Well, no. He said I'm not. He said I'm not a savior.
Well, yeah, they asked him like about being like the New Orleans savior or whatever. And
Yes,
he's like, there's only one savior.
yes. And he was right. Jesus did not show up and save that
Um,
football team.
but I mean, yeah, the veteran route. I mean, they're not taking Kirk Cousins' contract or
Nope.
I mean, what are they gonna reach out to y'all? Mariota? Are they gonna?
Ooh, that'd be
Gonna
nice.
Marcus Mariota, Carson Wentz,
Wentz is a possibility.
Teddy Bridgewater is making a return.
Dude, he was coaching high school fucking football.
But then he
And
was
then
training. I mean,
Detroit picked him back up.
but he was training that whole time.
Of course.
So I was shocked. I was like, all right. I mean, okay, if he can play, let him play. You know what else would be interesting?
Cam Newtown?
Well,
What about Cam Newtown for $5 million?
I don't think they do it.
You wouldn't do
Either
it.
one of them. I think Cam probably thinks he's worth more now because he gets more views now than he did then on his podcast.
Yes.
He's like, no, you're going to have to pay me more.
Yeah, no,
have you not seen my views?
I make way too much.
Tyler Huntley?
I hope he's done talking about a return.
I think he is. Tyler Huntley? Could we give
Not
Tyler
after
Huntley a
last
run
year.
for his money? What do you mean not after last year? Oh,
He looked horrible.
he looked horrible on the Browns. So did everybody else that took a snap for them last year. Get out of here.
Was he on the Browns or the Dolphins?
He was on the Dolphins and the Browns.
Okay.
And if you're gonna sit here and tell me, oh well, fucking Tua and DRT and or DTR and Jameis and Deshaun Watson, they all just looked way better last year.
And Skylar Thompson.
Tyler Huntley and Skylar Thompson, they all look better than Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But I mean, for the Saints, they have an in-house low risk quarterback that they're not going to have to pay. He's not going to have a crazy season. At best, they win a few more games than they did last year.
Bro, they're drafting Shador.
It'd be cool to see him go to the Saints.
They're drafting Shador, and it's probably, I mean, to go. I mean, if you just want to have if you know you're going to be playing, you're probably going to land on a better team going late top 10 than early top 10. Just the way it works. I mean, the Saints obviously have some better weapons than just a better team than the Giants or Tennessee. I mean, it's like what are we doing with that when you could at least cook something up with New Orleans? Something.
I mean, are there other teams with interest? Because it was Vegas and New York.
Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland could still sign a quarterback or draft a quarterback, I guess.
Does Cleveland? I mean, is it just Joe Flacco out there?
It's just Joe and shit. It's Joe, DY, and God damn it.
It's still DTR.
Hold on. Flacco, Pickett, Kenny Pickett.
Oh, Pickett.
We knew this. We knew it was Kenny Pickett. We knew that. We knew it was Kenny Pickett. We talked about that last episode. But
yeah,
Kenny Pickett. They're not drafting a quarterback.
Fuck no.
The Giants. I don't think the Giants are drafting a quarterback.
Did they pick anybody up? Who do they have? Oh,
Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston. But then after that, there was a video
Where's the
of
room
Dion.
for a rookie quarterback?
There was a video of Dion and Shador talking. They're like, man, that room, that QB room is gonna be crazy. Me, Russ, and Shador, or me,
That's
Russ, and
insane.
Jameis, or that's
Where
what
does he think he sits in that room? Because it's below Jameis.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like so, but and we already talked about that. If you sit in New York for 4 years, you're gonna be one out by then anyway. So they're not drafting him.
No.
So I would say his best chance of going top 10 is the Saints, and it's probably
I
the
think his
best spot to
best chance
land.
of being drafted in the first round.
Mm,
His best chance of starting in the NFL.
you think
I think so.
first
I mean,
round?
everywhere else went and got quarterbacks already. There's not a lot of teams who are going to draft quarterbacks looking to start them immediately.
All right, let me see. You think it's only gonna be all right? Whole first round. Tennessee, we said no. Cleveland, we said no. New York
Definitely no.
doesn't make sense to us. New England, no. Jacksonville, no. Vegas, no. The Jets, no.
Nope.
Carolina, no.
Nope.
New Orleans,
Maybe.
maybe. Chicago, no. San
No.
Fran, no. Dallas, no. Miami, no. Colts, no. Atlanta, no. Arizona, no. Cincinnati, no. Seattle, no. Tampa, no. Denver, no. Pittsburgh, no. Chargers, no. Packers, no. Vikings, no. Houston, no. Let me scroll down, see the rest. Even though I don't think we're gonna get a yes out of the rest of this, but
No.
I
Baltimore,
said Green
Buffalo,
Bay,
Kansas
Buffalo,
City.
Houston, Philly, Kansas City, Detroit, Washington, Minnesota. Oh, these are project. All right, they were starting doing projected trades, but Baltimore, the Rams, no. Okay, no,
No.
no.
Just one shot.
If he doesn't get drafted by the Saints, he may not go in the first round.
But also, I mean, even if like the Saints are the only team that he could go to and start this year. Like maybe the Titans, but they're not drafting him.
Yeah, not in the Titans. No. Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if that's a team that's going to draft a quarterback, why not get Cam Ward?
The Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because Tennessee's drafting him.
You think Tennessee's going Cam Ward regardless?
Tennessee's going Cam Ward.
All right, yeah. So
Saints.
I mean,
All right.
it's really
Okay.
his only shot to
Shador to the
start in
Saints.
the NFL next year.
All right. I mean, it's nice. All right. If it ain't crazy, it ain't crazy. You know who is crazy?
But two guys going top four is insane.
Two guys going what?
Top four.
Them two going top 4 would be wild, but
No, well, I mean that's what Dion said.
it still could happen.